passionate figure in the community, someone who has supported every issue from police reform.
So, he was alive.
Sorry, Andrew Mangle.
Oh, Bort Reaganomics like, you're not gonna watch anything. Potatoes or rice or potatoes or beans. I'm like, damn, man. I was like, shit.
It's happened in broad daylight.
Fucking almost racist fucking bunch.
I bet you don't.
Oh,
it's Brunel Trammell.
So the cops go out, the vans, ambulance, firefighters, and we sat and watched. They gave CPR.
Political leverage. Now, I wonder who does that. I want to know who uses political leverage. I want to know who does that. I want to know what kind of tragedies I go through every day. I want to know what kind of tragic stuff happens to me when I go check them out. I want to know what kind of tragic shit happens to me when I go by my morning walk. I want to know what tragic shit happens to me when I go about my day. I want to know how tragic it is when I use the bathroom and whatnot. I wonder who tried trammels on me. I wonder who tried trammels on my ceiling. I wonder who tried trammels all. I wonder who trammels on me for 15 years in San Francisco. I wonder who trammels on me for drinking a Milwaukee beer. I wonder who trammels on me for not drinking a Milwaukee beer.
Well, you probably won't be surprised to know that the major networks outside of Fox didn't even mention this horrific murder. Not a peep.
And so, police would pay off people to be like, hey, I want police newsrooms and local newsrooms. Hey, I want you to go ahead and handle this real quick as you go to the office because they're mailing votes or something like that. Oh, shit, you murdered a character? Fuck, you murdered a character. You murdered motive, murdered everything. Murder anything.
Is a Trump supporter. That they get shot
I'm tired of this propaganda, man. I mean, the talk show, why don't you just keep it like regular and stuff like that, you gotta go to work and shit.
The mainstream media is going to give it the amount of coverage that it's given some criminals out there that have died in the streets. Because they certainly don't give it to
Who's that? I get 2 organic views, so I don't know how many you get.
No, they don't.
I get 2 organic views, and that's about it.
As I said.
So I don't know what Fox depends on it is. Oh, well, we're trying to save your life here. I think you have no advantage of you, you know what I mean? You're surrounded by everything.
Tonight, the Anger Mangle has exclusive video of Trammell's interactions just days before his murder that may shed light on what was motivating the homicide.
Obama has did nothing for me. Everybody say health care. We can't afford health care. We ain't got no money. So Trump at least had whether the will of God or his own inspiration.
That's pretty messed up, man.
No president has ever done. And that's what
yeah, sure.
I still hear the sign saying Trump soldiers, I get a rock thrown at me at best. What do you have best? So you're right. No Peter, come what may. She just calls you disgusting. Well, it ain't right, but at the same time, we're in America, freedom of expression.
You know, he seemed to truly believe that, didn't he?
What do you call it, man? Like a TikTok video.
But at the very least, it reveals that Mr. Trammell was aware that he could be harmed for his pro-Trump views.
What the hell's going on there?
If this is true, it's absolutely appalling.
They say, oh, you have no interest in anything. You have no interest in it. I don't have no interest in anything. Why is it? Why is it? Why is it? I have blog other than stuff, other than my life, other than the news and stuff like that. Why do I blog stuff about my pets and stuff like that?
Let's not forget
blah, stuff like that. What if I don't want someone to take a picture of me on my motorcycle because, like, run away with your phone or something like that? Why is it that, like, when, like, I try to cook something or something, I'm not using enough spices or something like that? Seasonings. Why is it that, like, when I try to, like, listen to music or something like that, I'm not supposed to call it, like, I'm so-called, I have a variety of music I'll listen to. Why is it that, like, when I pay, like, almost a market value, like, it's just a fair share of market value, and I try to keep it all clean and stuff like that, that's not being noticed and stuff like that? Why is it that, like, why is it that everything is like, oh, you know what, shame on you and stuff like that.
Conclusion on your own,
Yeah.
using your own intellect. Think about that.
Shame on you and stuff like that.
Democrats and their radical media collaborate.
Why is it that, like, whether it be like propaganda, be like, oh, we need you to pull strings and show allegiances to Johnny Cash, Yellow Teeth in here, or we need you to pull strings, need you to see, show interpret domestic terrorism as we see it, without letting you know that we're letting you know that we want you to show the separation of it.
Deplatform and dehumanize Americans who disagree.
So why it was like pointing fingers, like, oh, he did, oh, we both did it, you know, like that. I mean, so what? I mean, it was I thought it was 4 a.m, you know what I mean? 11 a.m. Oh, so whatever, 11 at night. Whatever. So whether I sit up here and have a sip of coffee after this little blog thing, be like, yeah, I did that, and so like with my 2 organic views and stuff like that. Doesn't matter anyway, because I'm not going to be able to review it. I'm not going to be able to look at it and say, he just made a solid point there. That's an overlooked benchmark that he forgot that no one mentioned to give him credit on it, to let him know that he said that about. Oh, don't give him credit. No, never that. Remember that. You know what I mean? Let's go to the folklore of like Nate Macy's, of like, of like blood clots of like doors and like bullshit of like stupidness of like being caught in the middle of like dumbness. Like, I'm from nowhere. No, you're not from nowhere. And Charlie Brown here, like, you know what I mean?
No, I want an answer.
You commented on Charlie Brown should be the senator.
Did you get that?
City man full of shit. Look at that. What's about this? Look at that mental violence they just pulled off out of you. Mental abuse. You gotta know that during the day.
African Americans, Latinos, other immigrants who just want what everyone else wants. They want a fair shot. They want decent schools.
I don't want anything like that. I want to overhaul the news and like overhaul the news and like
that actually will respect their freedom to make their own choices and to believe whatever they want. Safe streets. Burnell Trammell wasn't killed by
why is it that Donald Trump says, "Oh, suburbs, be grateful that low and low income housing will be in your neighborhoods."
That was his crime. And that's the end.
I mean, that's the upper. That's the upper.
Making Black America great again. We don't yet
upper middle class.
In Milwaukee, who was assassinated in broad daylight. And the media and BLM.
Why is it broad daylight? Like a broad?
Can't even pretend to care.
This is just another example of how they jump to conclusions first and investigate later. The conclusion is Mr. Trammell's life didn't matter.
Whether you be a fucking mule, a donkey, whether you be a fucking elephant that's fucking pathetically sad, whether you be a donkey, I don't really give a shit. It doesn't matter to them. And they try to say, oh, well, have a representative be a voice for the poverty, you know what I mean? I don't give a fuck about that, It's like, dude, anything you say around here, you know what I'm saying? You gotta put tape around your someone told me Jesus loves you all the time here at the corner of Florin and Franklin. Next thing you know, they're at the light. Hey, I heard you was talking about me.